understand how an accomplice could be
It's the ultimate detective, I'm calling it.
Who was the
I
one
called it
to
at the
give
very
the
beginning.
Yeah, you did.
That's problem numero uno right now.
Yep.
Is it? Celeste? Oh.
Pick a dead person and see what happens.
Here's my
Nah.
answer.
I'll probably lose health.
It was Celeste.
It was Sayaka.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
This is
Dang.
no joke.
Joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
Ah,
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
I guess we're all just gonna ignore what just happened there.
yeah, seriously.
Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it?
I'll be right back.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Damn.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi
Wow.
ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Oh,
After
no.
taking Hifumi
They may
to
have
a
killed
nurse's
people, but
office,
they
we all
lied.
began our
It's
search for this
unacceptable.
individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Yep.
We headed
Also
to
just
the
saying, I
second
called
floor
it.
specifically because of what
Did
she
you?
claimed to have seen.
Yeah, like
When?
way back when this happened,
Next,
I'm
to
like,
draw us all to the
Oh.
physics
she's
lab
just making
on
it
the
up.
third
It's totally
floor.
her, and you guys are like,
She let
no.
out a blood-curdling scream.
Well,
And when
fuck.
we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Hello.
Once she'd done her
Hi.
job of getting us all
You
up
missed
to the physics
Byakuya
lab,
straight wrecking Makoto.
it was time for her
What did he
wonder
say?
to work.
He was like, shush, the adults are talking now.
Byakuya.
This is really good.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Yep. Look at her face. She's like,
literally been
"Ugh."
staring like that this entire time.
Yeah, she's just like frozen in.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Don't they, though? Isn't it
And
beautiful?
on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Ha.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan.
Damn.
How else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Carried across the sea.
I just realized another strange thing.
Damn.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead, Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
Well, I mean, what else could it have been?
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was
Like, how would he
one
die
big
if he wasn't
act.
murdered? Like, oops, this hammer
You
just
were with
fell on my
Celeste
head.
when-
I have a theory about that.
Yeah?
Maybe it didn't. Maybe it
I
was taped to the
feeling
ceiling for
unsafe
whatever
since
reason, and he was just
Celeste
standing right
was in the
underneath it.
bathroom. Wait,
Fell right down,
Then that
bonk
was-
on the head.
Yup.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak
Yup.
out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea
Dot dot
what
dot.
you mean.
Oh, never mind.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Ah,
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed, so Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together,
Yep.
none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
yup.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
He never
Hear that,
understands.
Celeste?
No.
Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Correct.
Makoto, come on.
I'm like, come on. Come on.
Can we change our main character, please? Can we be either Byakuya or Kyoko, please?
Yeah.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh, I need to grab So Strange, right? Do you think that's what it is?
Maybe.
All I
Probably.
said, we must really enjoying
This is the reverse of what you did.
We are going to die. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Don't worry, Byakuya, I'll answer your question.
Enjoying the sight of us, they must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like.
Yep.
No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Yep.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yeah.
So let's put the suit on.
No.
Then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything
No.
I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Not obvious.
Surely there are other explanations.
There's
than
an
the
ice
one
cream
you
truck.
offered up.
Quick, run, Fear.
No, there is no
It's the
other
That is
perfect
really
opportunity.
late, though.
I would go for an ice cream right now.
Yeah, me too. I get one of those Ninja Turtle popsicles. With the gumballs in the front eyes.
Yeah.
I remember that very vividly. Fuck.
But they had gumballs in the ice cream?
I
With a
can't
pop-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be like a Ninja
It's like
Turtle
find
head.
the
picture
eye.
of the suspect
And the
dragging
eyes were
Hifumi away.
gumballs.
I
That'll be
would say
weird.
It's a picture of Hifumi dragging the
Why is that weird?
suspect away.
I don't know. I don't want gum in my popsicle.
Oh,
Certainly within the
that
realm of
reaction.
possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Damn.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
yep. That is what happened.
Such a thing.
Such
Uh-oh.
a thing.
Utterly impossible.
Oh boy.
Hifumi was dragging him away?
She's not giving up.
Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate
Damn.
you.
Damn. Yasuhiro's message. Robot Justice Blueprints. Okay.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, There's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Nope, that wasn't it. Alright, alright. I should stop being impatient and actually listen to everything.
You dressed me up in that, then you just draped me. You tried to make me look.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside, there's no way they could step. Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit actor.
No way!
Thoughts?
I think Hero's the killer.
In that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and
They convinced
carry
me.
my weight.
You tried to make me look.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up.
Aha!
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I thought it might be the blueprints, because
No.
maybe the blueprints had a
Even
clue
if
about
the
it, but...
person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Hifumi took the suit they
That space.
specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Damn.
Well then,
I think we're
suppose
just about to
is
wrap this
checkmate.
up.
Yeah.
Or not.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying? When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually
What?
Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko.
We don't know her real name, do we?
Think back
No.
to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Because we don't know.
That's right.
Because
Our
Yasuhiro
last names.
Taro is
He
his
called
whole
us all
name.
by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him
But
say
no,
Mr.
we do know
Naomi
his...
more than
It's
once, for
Yasuhiro
example.
Hakagure.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last
So what the
name.
fuck was that about him
Hakakure.
naming Taro?
Hakakure.
I'm sure it was just
I think he, like, has a, like,
By
fake
chance,
first name that he
just
uses, but
his
I don't know.
first name. Indecent.
Maybe he's just stupid.
Don't talk.
Random
Don't
chance.
talk.
Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No,
I think I have a hunch
there's
about
no reason to think
what's
he
going
would have
on
said
here.
the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no.
Oh, wait. You're right.
Yeah,
There's one
I'm thinking
person
that
it could apply to.
Yasuhiro
and
is her
that's Celeste.
real last
She
name.
never actually told us what her real name is.